So what do you do to organize your memories? Do you keep receipts from hanging out with friends? Do you keep small mementos from places you visited? And I'm pretty sure your phone is all stocked up with photos of friends and family. I'm sure I'm guilty of that. I keep everything that is special to me, and I make art out of them. But what happens when you're gone? And all that is left behind are these ephemera remembrances you've gathered and curated. In Seasons, A Letter to the Future, we get a glimpse of what could happen. Hi, Kuro desu! Hello everybody! Welcome to Kuro's review of Seasons, A Letter to the Future. Seasons, A Letter to the Future is an atmospheric adventure game developed by Scavenger Studios. The world feels like a post-apocalyptic experience riddled with surreal emotions as you take in the breathtaking scenery and cozy ambience. You explore via bicycle and you document anything and everything you encounter. Seasons focus heavily on loss and memory and how one goes about dealing with the fleeting reality of change. You delve into raw sentiments from various characters and gain an understanding of what it truly means to move on. Starting our journey in the village of Kuro, we follow Estelle, our main protagonist, as she gets ready to capture the fleeting season. She is the chosen one to be the bearer of everyone's memories to carry on to the new season. You wander around her room, getting a little peek into her home life and her family, and you learn that her dad had passed amongst her many adornments. As you meet Estelle's mother in the kitchen, you choose a few items to burn to cast a protection spell. The mother loses the memories from these items, but you will be protected from losing any of yours. Equipped with your journal, voice recorder, and camera, you're all ready to preserve the memories of this season. As you exit the house, you get to explore a bit of Estelle's village and you try out your tools. Recording certain sounds and taking certain photos will unlock little monologues. There are even filters available within your camera, yo! Before fully leaving the village, you are given a bike and can choose between 3 colors. And we gotta go with our blue bike, right? And you're on your way to explore the bulk of the story in Tian Village. Tian Village is a lush and vast dwelling that is home to the various characters you'll meet. The valley is facing a natural calamity where it will soon be flooded and washed away. You get to know each character and learn about their loss, their grief, and their hesitance for change. Their tragedies are heartbreaking, but that just makes your understanding of their afflictions more impactful. In addition to your discoveries, you document their memories into your journal as a keepsake for the new season. The character that impacted me the most was definitely the young boy Kochi and the scruffy monk Easel. Kochi gives you with a tour of the valley through his eyes the day before the flood. You learn about his late father and how he will remember both his father and the valley. As for Easel, he is the last person in the valley that you will get to meet once you have completed everything and is able to enter the shrine. He was left behind by his teachers and friends, so he is awaiting the change of season in isolation. Easel had nothing and no one to pray for, until you arrive and give him a reason. You get to take a photo of each character as you meet them to add to your journal. Only one chance per character. I'm so sorry, Easel. The gameplay mechanics are pretty straightforward. You learn to use the recording and the camera rather easily and quickly. Learning to ride the bike though, I had to do a few trial and errors before I got the mechanics down pat. The main issue I had was when I would have to stop the bike and get off of it. And most of the time it was for me to look at the map. You can only look at the map once you're off the bike. So you have to get off the bike to access your journal to access the map. There is little to no hand holding in this game. This graciously allows you the freedom to explore and really engross yourself in the game's beauty and surroundings. You can reference your journal to track your accomplishments and to gather hints as where to go next. The only map you get in this game is the traditionally drawn one that can only be accessed in your journal. So just as your journal is the lifeline to the next season, it is also your lifeline to everything else. Season is the kind of story that you just can't forget. The way it made me feel throughout the whole gameplay was powerful. There is immense melancholy, yet tranquility found in the interactions you have with the other characters. It's like a silent rush of emotions that takes you through the ways of happiness, loneliness, and sometimes even fear, all at once. The game took me about 9 hours to complete. I got stuck at a few pages, so I had to look them up for help. The art style was heavily influenced by two-tone shade paintings. Paired with crisp and alluring sound engineering, you can often find yourself lost in the immersion of the world. The overall story is very open-ended and leaves a lot up to the player to interpret its core meanings. I would love to play the game again and make different selections to learn more about the characters. And there's one final decision at the end that subtly affects the ending. I chose one decision in my first gameplay, so I'd love to see what the other one tells me. So like this video if you'd like to see a live stream as we choose the other decision. And with that, I give Season A Letter to the Future a 9 out of 10. I just wish the game was longer. Maybe if there was like one more area to explore, or maybe another chapter or something. I just wanted more. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and or drop a like for more videos. Also, tell me in the comments section if you think you'll try out Season A Letter to the Future. Or, if you played it already, what did you think of the game? I also live stream games occasionally, so feel free to stop by and hang out. Bye!